Ruled the accuser who alleges that Jay-Z and Diddy assaulted her.
Power, betrayal, secrets. The hip-hop world has always been a place where legends are born, empires are built, and dreams are made. But behind the glittering facade of fame and fortune lies a shadowy underworld where the rules are different and the stakes are higher than most could ever imagine. Diddy and Jay-Z, two of the most iconic figures in music, have long stood as symbols of success. They've built dynasties, changed the game, and inspired millions. But now, their carefully curated legacies are under siege, threatened by allegations so shocking they could destroy everything they've built. The story begins not in the boardrooms or arenas of today, but decades ago, on the gritty streets of New York City. In the late 1980s and early 90s, a young Sean Combs was just another dreamer trying to make it big. Hustling through the cutthroat music scene, he worked his way up as an intern at Uptown Records, eventually launching Bad Boy Records in 1993. His first major artist, the Notorious B.I.G., a partnership that would change the face of hip-hop forever. Diddy's rise was meteoric. He became the archetype of the hip-hop mogul, launching clothing lines, vodka brands, and television shows, all while redefining what it meant to be a Black entrepreneur in America. Jay-Z's journey wasn't so different. Growing up in the Marcy projects of Brooklyn, he turned to rap as a way out of poverty. But Jay wasn't just an artist. He was a strategist, a businessman, a visionary. When no record label would take a chance on him, he co-founded Rockefeller Records in 1995. His debut album, Reasonable Doubt, set the tone for a career that would span decades and make him not just a rapper, but a cultural icon. Jay-Z climbed higher and higher, eventually becoming the first hip-hop billionaire. Along the way, he formed alliances with powerful figures, including Diddy. For years, the two men seemed untouchable. Their friendship and partnership, a cornerstone of hip-hop's golden age. But even as they celebrated their success, whispers of controversy surrounded them. Diddy, in particular, was often linked to drama, lawsuits, feuds, and allegations of misconduct. Still, nothing seemed to stick. That changed in November 2023, when a civil lawsuit cracked open the floodgates. The lawsuit was filed by a woman who accused Diddy of sexual abuse, claiming he had exploited her over the course of their relationship. At first, it seemed like just another case in a long line of legal troubles. But as the media dug deeper, more women came forward, each with a story more disturbing than the last. They described freak-offs, exclusive parties hosted by Diddy, where the atmosphere was one of excess and control. Drugs flowed freely, and guests were reportedly coerced into situations they could not escape. Some of these accusers claimed they had been minors at the time, lured into Diddy's orbit with promises of fame and opportunity. The details were chilling. Witnesses described rooms outfitted with hidden cameras, security teams ensuring no one left without Diddy's approval, and guests drugged into compliance. Evidence began to emerge. Explicit photographs, videos, and digital files that allegedly captured the events. Even more shocking, some of this evidence was reportedly linked to Kim Porter, Diddy's late ex-girlfriend and the mother of his children. Porter, it's alleged, had been aware of Diddy's dark side and kept files documenting his actions, possibly as leverage. Her sudden death in 2018 from pneumonia, once considered a tragedy, is now being questioned by conspiracy theorists who wonder if she knew too much. But the scandal didn't stop with Diddy. As investigators dug deeper, they uncovered connections to other powerful figures in the music industry, none more prominent than Jay-Z. An anonymous lawsuit filed in late 2023 accused Jay-Z of assaulting a 13-year-old girl at one of Diddy's infamous parties. The accuser's story was detailed and horrifying, painting a picture of a night filled with manipulation and fear. The case gained traction when the judge allowed the accuser to remain anonymous, signaling the court's belief in the credibility of her claims. Jay-Z, known for his carefully crafted public image, has remained silent, but the lawsuit has sent shockwaves through his camp. In the courtroom, the drama is playing out like a blockbuster thriller. Prosecutors have introduced evidence that reads like the plot of a crime novel. Defaced AR-15 rifles found in storage units, flash drives filled with explicit content, and testimonies from witnesses who allege they were silenced through intimidation and violence. One witness claimed that after refusing Diddy's advances at a party, she received a threatening phone call. "If you talk, you won't live to regret it." And then there are the leaked phone calls. In one particularly damning recording, Diddy allegedly instructed his son Christian to clean up the mess. Prosecutors believe this was a directive to destroy evidence, an obstruction of justice charge that could add years to any potential sentence. Diddy's team, of course, denies these claims, arguing the tapes have been taken out of context. But the damage is done. Public opinion is shifting, and the once celebrated mogul is now seen by many as a villain. The fallout is rippling through the hip-hop community, and all eyes are on Jay-Z. Insiders say prosecutors are examining financial records, witness accounts, and event guest lists that could place him at the center of Diddy's alleged criminal network. Rumors are swirling that Diddy, desperate for a plea deal, is considering cooperating with authorities, a move that could implicate Jay-Z and others. If Diddy flips, the consequences could be catastrophic, not just for Jay-Z, but for an entire industry built on connections and secrecy. Social media is ablaze with outrage. Fans are calling for justice, while critics argue that the music industry has long enabled this culture of silence. Hashtags like our Justice for Survivors and our Hip Hop Reckoning are trending, with many demanding accountability from not just Diddy and Jay-Z, but the entire network of enablers who allowed these alleged crimes to continue. For Diddy, the stakes are life and death. He faces the possibility of spending the rest of his life in prison. For Jay-Z, it's his empire on the line. Billion-dollar deals, partnerships with luxury brands, and his carefully maintained public image all hang in the balance. Will Diddy's empire collapse entirely, or will he find a way to escape justice? And can Jay-Z weather this storm, or is his legacy doomed to crumble under the weight of these allegations? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is just the beginning, and you won't want to miss what happens next.